The rain that morning had no mercy. It drummed on the pavement, flooded the streets, and soaked through every layer of clothing. People hurried past one another, umbrellas tilted, faces hidden behind hoods, each too busy to notice anyone else. Everyone, except Ethan Carter. He stood outside a cafe, drenched, shivering, clutching a worn leather folder that contained his last hope, a resume. He had just come from his 7th job interview in 2 weeks. Another polite rejection. Another "we'll call you." Another lie. At 25, Ethan had lost almost everything. His apartment, his savings, even the friends who once promised to be there. He had dreams once, to work in design, to create something beautiful, to make his parents proud. But dreams don't feed you, and lately, reality had been cruel. As he crossed the street, he noticed a man sitting on a corner, an old beggar, wrapped in a torn blanket, his beard silver and wild. A cardboard sign rested on his knees, hungry but grateful. Ethan hesitated. His stomach ached, his wallet was nearly empty, and the rain chilled him to the bone. Yet something about that sign made him stop. "Hey, old man," he said quietly, kneeling down. "You'll catch a cold sitting out here." The beggar looked up. His eyes, surprisingly bright and kind, studied Ethan for a long moment. Then he smiled. "Young man, the rain only bothers those who still expect the sun." Ethan frowned. "That's poetic, I guess." The beggar chuckled, a dry, raspy laugh. "Poetry keeps me warm." Ethan wanted to walk away, but something held him there. He reached into his pocket and found a crumpled $5 bill, the last of his cash. He handed it to the beggar. "Here, get something hot to eat." The old man shook his head slowly. "Keep it. You look like you need it more than I do." Ethan blinked. "I'm fine. You need it more." "Maybe," the beggar said, "but maybe not. Sometimes, when you have nothing, the best thing you can do is give." Ethan didn't know what to say. He left the bill on the man's lap and walked away, confused but strangely lighter. That night, as he lay on his friend's couch staring at the ceiling, the beggar's words echoed in his mind. "When you have nothing, the best thing you can do is give." It felt backward. How could someone with nothing give anything? Yet, the next morning, as Ethan walked downtown again, he saw a young mother struggling to carry groceries while keeping her toddler from running into traffic. Without thinking, Ethan rushed to help. He carried her bags across the street. The woman smiled, breathless. "Thank you. You really saved me there." He shrugged. "No problem. I had time." She glanced at his folder. "Job hunting." He nodded. Her face lit up. "My brother's a manager at a design firm. They're looking for interns, small pay, but it's a start. Want me to tell him about you?" Ethan's heart skipped. "Are you serious?" "Absolutely. You helped me. Let me help you." 3 days later, Ethan was sitting in a bright office, nervous but hopeful. The man interviewing him, Mr. Lawson, flipped through his portfolio. "You've got talent, Mr. Carter," he said finally. "You just need a chance." Ethan smiled faintly. "That's all I'm asking for." Mr. Lawson extended his hand. "Then you've got one. Welcome to Lawson Design." Ethan nearly cried. That evening, he bought 2 sandwiches, one for himself, one for the beggar. He ran through the drizzle back to the corner where he'd seen the man, but the spot was empty. No sign, no blanket, nothing. Only a damp scrap of cardboard left behind. He picked it up. On the back, written in neat, looping letters, were the words, "You've already received my gift. Keep giving. It's how you'll find yourself again." Ethan stood there in the soft rain, feeling the world shift inside him. Months passed. Ethan worked hard, designing ads, learning fast, making friends again. He saved money, moved into a small apartment, and even volunteered at a shelter on weekends. One day, while sketching at a cafe window, a young man approached him. Torn clothes, tired eyes, hungry. Ethan smiled and gestured to the seat opposite him. "Sit down. You look like you could use something warm." As the waiter brought 2 cups of coffee, Ethan placed a folded bill under the cup and said softly, "Take it. And don't worry, the rain only bothers those who still expect the sun." The young man looked confused but smiled, exactly as Ethan had months before. That night, as Ethan walked home, the city lights shimmered on the wet pavement. He tilted his face toward the drizzle, no longer bothered by it. He realized that the beggar's gift wasn't the words, nor the lesson, nor even the chance that followed. It was something deeper, the reminder that kindness never disappears, it simply changes hands, and that sometimes the poorest people give the richest gifts.